Hey guys, welcome to Pure Line Nutrition Supplement Spotlight of the Week. My name is Aaron Garza. I'm the owner and the founder of Pure Line Nutrition and Pure Line Nutrition Stores. If you've been watching my videos over the last several months and you kind of kept up with our weekly series on the supplementation that we manufacture and produce, you've learned a lot about how supplementation can help change your body faster, help you get better results out of your training, help you take your body a step further than what you thought possible. Instead of going over new supplementation this month, we're about 15 days away, maybe 20 from Christmas, and it's going to be that time of year again. 1st of January, 2016. A lot of you guys are going to set new goals. You're going to have new aspirations. You're going to try to get in shape again. You're going to get on diets. You're going to basically try and do this whole thing over one more time. And a lot of you have been looking the same way 3, 4, even 5 years, and you've tried different diets, you've tried different things, and you just can't get that one diet to click. You just can't figure it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you and basically walk you through what I believe would be the best thing for you to start with. Basically, we're going to start at the beginning. Now, if you're somebody who's already got their nutrition, their training, their supplementation on target, you know what to do, you know how to eat, you go to the gym regularly, this video may not be for you. But if you're that guy or girl who just is ready to do something, you're ready to change, you're ready to finally put this thing together and lose weight and get healthy and improve your energy levels, then this is what we're going to do. We're going to take you through our basic weight loss structure, how we do it at all our stores, and how we get people to change so rapidly. So the first thing I want you to do is, if you're near a computer, I want you to go to www.thepureline.com. When you get to that website, I want you to download the weight loss menu from the very front. I'm going to give you a second so you can do that. Okay, now do you have the weight loss menu downloaded? If you can, print the menu out. It's going to be a lot easier for you to go over as I'm talking you through this. Now, this menu is basically something we designed for people coming into our nutrition stores who needed to lose weight and get in shape, but didn't want to count calories. They didn't want to get on a structured diet, so to speak. They basically wanted an eating lifestyle program, something they could do that had a little flexibility in it and wasn't too hard to maintain if they went out to a restaurant or they went on vacation or they had a special event coming up. The diet's really simple to follow. There's a few rules on the very bottom of the menu, and if you look at it, you'll see them right down there. Off the top of my head, I believe one of them is planning your meals a day in advance, drinking plenty of water, staying away from sugars and alcohol, eating every few hours throughout the day. Those rules at the very bottom are called your non-negotiable rules. In other words, you've got to follow those as strictly as possible. Your discipline has to be there, and just try to make those the cornerstone of your eating program. In fact, I'm not going to call it a diet anymore. I'm going to call it an eating program, because it's a lifestyle. It's something that you can do from here on out for the rest of your life to live healthy and to look better, lose body fat, and put on muscle. Now, again, if you're somebody who's a professional athlete, or if you're one of my clients that I coach for professional bodybuilding and physique and figure shows, then the diet would be completely different. But this program is designed specifically for you, the normal person who just wants to lose weight and get in shape. It's really not hard. So after you look at those non-negotiable rules, I want you to go up to the top left of the menu where it says, what do I eat? You'll notice that we have 3 different food types listed: carbohydrates, proteins, and vegetables. And in each one of those lists, you'll see things like, for carbohydrates, potatoes, rice, sweet potatoes, corn tortillas, oatmeal. Proteins, you'll see chicken, lean meat, fish, egg whites. Vegetables, you'll see anything that's a vegetable: lettuce, green beans, spinach, etc. Now, those are kind of the components of what your plate should have on it when you eat a meal. Your protein should roughly be about the size of your open palm on your plate. So if you have a chicken breast and you're a female, your palm is going to be smaller than your husband's or your boyfriend's. So it's going to be really easy for you to measure that if you're going out to a restaurant, if you're going to eat somewhere, you're at an event or you're at a special dinner, you can just kind of eyeball it and say, oh, I can have about this much protein. The carbohydrate source is about the size of your closed fist. It's a small portion on your plate right next to your protein. So if it's a baked potato, it's about the size of your closed fist. The vegetable, the same thing, about the size of your closed fist. On your plate, you've got a carbohydrate now, a protein, and a vegetable. Very simple. For example, if you live close to a Furr's Cafeteria or a Luby's or something like that, you could easily go in and get a chicken breast or a piece of fish, a baked potato, and a salad. That's a great meal. If you're going to an Italian food restaurant, salmon, rice, a salad. It's really easy. No matter what you want to do, no matter where you are, you can put that together and you can follow the concepts on that menu. Now, how do you put this all together in a way that you can follow? If you look on the side of that menu, you're going to see where it says, what times do I eat? What I usually recommend is that people start eating from the time that they wake up, whether it's 6 a.m., 7 a.m., or 8 a.m., and every 3 hours after that. So if you wake up at 7 a.m. and your first meal is at 7, then your next meal would be at 10. The one after that would be at 1. The one after that would be at 4, 7 p.m., and then your last meal would be at 10 p.m. So every 3 hours, you're putting some fuel into your body. You're not putting a meal in, you're putting fuel into your body. You may think that's a lot of food. You may think, why am I doing that? And I want you to think about the fire, a flame of a fire. The more wood you put in the fire, the hotter that fire burns. It's the same thing with your metabolic rate. The more fuel you put into your internal furnace, the faster that fire is going to burn, the faster your metabolism is going to burn, and the more body fat you're going to lose, the more lean muscle you're going to put on. So that's the key. Now, most of you guys are saying, there's just no way I'm going to eat 5 or 6 meals a day. It's practically impossible. How do I do that? And I'm going to give you the game changer right here. This is really the thing that makes this easy and makes it possible for people to do. And that's what I refer to as a meal replacement. Meal replacements make it pretty much the most simple process you can possibly imagine. Most people, most of my clients will simply get up, have a meal replacement, which by the way, is exactly the same portions of protein, carbohydrates, and vegetable, but in a liquid shake. Have that as their first meal, have a meal 3 hours after that, have another shake 3 hours after that, have a meal 3 hours after that, and so forth until they complete their day. There's no difference between a meal replacement and an actual food meal. It's the same exact thing. It's nutrients you're putting into your body and you're digesting and utilizing for sources of fuel. Now, the one I would recommend, obviously, is one of our cornerstone products, Whey Factor Pro-Plete. It's an incredible tasting meal replacement. It comes in 5 delicious flavors, and you can mix it with water, shake it, or blend it in a blender, and it tastes incredible. It really does. So that's going to be the key to getting those meals in and to getting your metabolic rate going again. And you kind of have to get that. You have to start planning this and start thinking about how you're going to do this a day in advance so that you have everything ready. You've got your shakes ready, you've got your food meals prepared, and it makes it a lot easier. It makes the whole program simplified. Again, this is a lifestyle. It's something you can continue to do and you can continue to be on for a good period of time. It doesn't restrict you from carbohydrates. It doesn't put you in zero carb states or low carb state. It simply is giving you a little bit of what you need every few hours so that your body can start to adjust and lose body fat accordingly. Now, if you get on this program and you start doing it and you start eating this way, you're going to see your body start to change. And at that point, we can bring in other supplementation like fat burners and thyroid health products to help you burn even more body fat. But this is the cornerstone. This is where you have to start in order to start seeing the progress happen. So if you've downloaded the menu and you've gone over and you understand it, then it's time for you to go ahead and put this into action. If you have trouble or you have questions, email us or go by one of our locations in South Texas if you can, or email us at info@thepureline.com with any questions you may have, and we'll happily guide you through it. I think you're going to see really good results. This is a good place for you to start. And another thing, if you really want to get into this a little bit deeper, right there on the front of our website, and the bottom right corner, there's a free ebook called Transformation. That ebook pretty much explains everything that I've explained to you in extreme detail. It even has grocery lists and workouts and things for you that you can take with you and start doing and getting back into the swing of things. So take a look at that. I think you'll find it very helpful. Now, if you have any questions, again, you can always email us at info@thepureline.com. Give us a call on our 1-800 number, 1-800-632-1402. And be sure to follow us. Instagram, we're Pureline Nutrition, and Facebook, Pureline Nutrition. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We're happy we can help you. We want you to have a great holiday season. Be safe. And again, remember, 2016 is the beginning of a new year and a new you. So let's start this year out right.